Probably in a position statement as it relates to the behavior, because confirmed information we get in our possession is that those guys have been in the leadership for almost 15 years, and up to present, they have not, been able to, even no accountability, no result to the county team, and it's predicated upon that the gala here calling on the leadership, most especially the superintendent of the county, to restructure the entire leadership. If not so, because according to them, there will be no district meet. In fact, the county will not be able to take part in this year 2025-2026 national sport meet. So they are here, and as we speak, we are moving. As we speak, we stay here at the main street. We are here on the main street in Zoeju, and they are marching directly to the administrative building where they're going to be, presenting a petition. They're going to be presenting a petition to the superintendent, calling on the superintendent to restructure the entire leadership of the Nigeria Sport Association. If not so, there will be no district being, and in fact, as far no one from the diaspora and other citizens will not be able to support the team, and in fact, Nigeria will not also shouting the zero ballot, shouting slogans every year, zero ballot. Every year with the 15-year plus they are being in power. Anytime after the county meet, they will always come with zero balance. That's the only report that people of the country can get in. They are not taking the team to another level. Always the team is in the same state. Based on this, they are come efficient. So keep wherever you are. Keep watching. See on the placards, say no, we say be no to GISA, current leadership. They must go. For this one, you see the gas superintendent, Chester Graham was at now. Restructure GISA leadership now to save Green Villa County sport. So we're going to be reading most of the writing on the placards. This one is saying failure to restructure GISA leadership, no district meet this year. This one say Aries Dian must leave from the sport coordinator position. This is the chairperson. He says here the leadership of GISA is corrupt and must be restructured now. So this one say Grand Jira County in terms of sport as well. So with different inscriptions, this one says sport coordinator position is not you. It's not your power fan every day you have to go. So this is it. No, Yoni Opale is the chairperson of the Conseil Nigeria. So just keep watching, folks. We are moving directly to the administration building where they're going to be presenting their petition to the country superintendent on religious agreement. Keep watching Variety on television. Name is D. Abraham Cooper here live in Zoidi. So just keep watching.
So folks, welcome, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching us live from. Welcome, we are coming to you live from 4th Street here, where we are receiving information that some sheriffs have been
when you see person where you come to office,
most especially for our people that relate to posts predicated upon date. Young people in Grand Jida County are here in the streets, and as we speak, there's discovery here. So this is it.
So this is the Aspire goose, mayfish, and other stuff that was just discovered at the African Enterprise here in Compasity, Limakande, by the Company Inspector of Ogompa. This was just discovered this afternoon here in Ogompa City. And the issue about Aspire coastal materials is getting alarming, and just few weeks back.
yeah, it came out very clear.
So this is it.
Very shortly, we'll be speaking to the press. This
So this is one of the oldest cold storage here in Compa, very big cold storage. And they discovered this here in this part of the country.
These are things that should not be here. It should not be here. It should not be here. Otherwise, it's happening.
So this is it here in Compa City, in the country.
Hey, is you going down there now?
Yeah, that'll be there.
Hey, all right. Yeah, plenty of. Okay. More than 12.
We are going directly to the administration building of Grand Jida County, administrative building where they're going to be giving a position statement as it relates to the behavior, because confirmed information we get in our possession is that those guys have been in a leadership for almost 15 years, and up to present, they have not, been able to, even account, no accountability, no resort to the county team, and spread the cattle upon that. The gala here calling on the leadership, most especially the superintendent of the county, to restructure the entire leadership. If not so, because according to them, there will be no district meet. In fact, the county will not be able to take part in this year 2025-2026 national sport meet. So they are here, and as we speak, we are moving. As we speak, we stay here at the main street. We are here on the main street of Zoeju, and they are marching directly to the administrative building where they're going to be, presenting a petition. They're going to be presenting a petition to the superintendent, calling on the superintendent to restructure the entire leadership of the Grand Jida Sport Association. If not so, there will be no district being, and in fact, as far sorry for that interruption. For the next possible time, we're going to be.
We tired with zero balance. They must go.
As to why she shared the broadcast, as soon as possible time, we are walking towards the administrative building. And you can see them with the placards. This one says Grand Jida Sport now. This one says Grand Jida County, DJ brother, intention for sport as well.
We want it. No problem. 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 Motomoto. We want it. Yes. Motomoto. We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. Motomoto. No problem. Motomoto. We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. Motomoto. No problem. 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 We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. Motomoto. No problem. Motomoto. No problem. Motomoto. No problem. Motomoto. No problem.
This is the county administrative building.
Motomoto.
Like you can see, this is the county administrative building where guys gonna be.
Yes. Motomoto. No problem. 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 We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. Motomoto. No problem. 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 Motomoto. 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 No problem. We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. Motomoto. No problem. 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 Motomoto.
So we are currently here at the administrative building. We are here at the administrative building.
We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. Motomoto. No problem. 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 We want it. Yes. 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 Motomoto. No problem. 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 We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. Motomoto. No problem. 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 Motomoto. 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 We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. Motomoto. No problem. Motomoto. No problem. We want it. Yes. We want it. Yes. Motomoto. No problem. 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 Retire when I see a ball. 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 Retire when I do a trophy. Retire when I do a trophy. Retire when I do a trophy. Retire when I do a trophy.
Well, attend masses anti-student driven. We were resisting laws that were
reading agriculture,
particularly in agricultural districts. So our role was visible. Go and check different pages in newspapers, on my Facebook handle. We were always in the field, giving reports. We were always in the field, distributing agro materials, input supplies to farmers. At the same time, we were checking on productivity in the sector. So in terms of what we did personally, the records show clearly that we were very active, because with the kind of energy that I have, I used to go as far as Lofa. I used to go to Maryland. I used to go to Bapolu to check on productivity, to check on farmers, which new methodology, which new concept of farming is being utilized, and how they can adapt to new methodologies in terms of living from subsistence farming to market-house farming or commercial farming. And part of our responsibility when we were there as young person, my recommendation was to leave this antiquated farming activity and try to look at agro-business as a conduit to investing into what is termed as a productive capacity of our farmers, and at the same time because farming in itself is both capital and labor intensive. When people
do you really have passion for agriculture?
Very much, like Amika Cabral,
as compared to politics, which is higher?
So Amika Cabral of Guinea-Bissau was an agriculturist. If a politician does not understand the poverty, the pains, the agonies, and the anguish of the people, then so to be a politician is to understand that the people need to eat, the people need to live. So in terms of
I'll be right to think that you're more passionate about politics.
No, because
than agriculture.
no, because I mean I respect the both disciplines because they are consanguineous. They work in consanguinity. If you here, if you don't eat, it's almost like asking. Let me send the question back to you. If I ask you, do you prefer journalism to agriculture? The question is that how do you do journalism if you don't have food to eat, right? So I mean, both fees.
Others can be interested in making agriculture realizable, and I can make money out of journalism and buy agricultural products that are produced by other people. It is not my passion. My passion is journalism.
Yeah. So at the assessment ministerial level, not much has been covered in terms of my broader responsibility.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah. But if I have
does agriculture excite you as much as politics?
Very much, Julius.
So apart from being an assistant minister for agriculture, do you have any agricultural venture that you're into?
Of course, Julius. If you were to go to see some of the interventions that I made, personally,
you intend to go big.
We the last incredible propagandas to bamboozle our population that is technically a gullible one into believing that we were feeling because of some of the lines that they implemented in the media landscape, or some of the lines that they placed and distributed to the Liberian people. Today, if you were to look at what's happening now, the story has changed.
We are coming there.
Yeah, the story has changed.
Before we go there, I'd like to read this message. Maybe
this administration to provide evidence, empirical evidence, incontrovertible and irrefutable evidence that there are new rules. I'm not talking about political rules, or I'm talking about regime rules, but new rules constructed to build.
But those rules are helping citizens to work.
I'm saying rules, serious rules that are supposed to connect our people from distraction.
Let them distract. But I'm here in 20. You know that I work long hours. Was that in 2008? Even when I was at the budget bureau, was I having political meeting? When I was working long hours, working for my country, you know? And when I went to foreign ministry, I was minister. I worked long hours. Come and see. Like, I'm here. I will go to other meetings during the day. Many folks that want to see me, ministers, come in the night and see ministers. Serious meetings will hold long hours. Come and see. The last time, if I was showing you a picture, when we doing the budget, I was leaving the ministry by 2 a.m. Come and see experts working. You know, I am not one leader who sits on the 9th floor and armchair general and send people to battle. I join them. I work with them. I teach. I take the computer. That's what I do. I'm a technician and I'm a minister at the same time. So I want to, it's part of the distraction. Let them distract. But I'm focused. Now, the initials. Thank you for your support to the sporting sector. I follow you over the years, and you know I'm a soccer enthusiast. I also play soccer. Those that doubt, come on Balance Bay. You see whether you doubt me again. But I said that 400,000 was 400,000 of budget. And you may be right that it would have been 348,000 that they actually, at the end of the day, received. So when I leave from here, we get the actual figure, you know, and it's going to be public. We're not going to hide it. Someone I talked about some of the issues that came from the education sector, talking about reduction in fees. Well, we propagated, I know the Minister of Education, school fees. You don't control the private school, but maybe there are things they are thinking of. I know that we have 100 schools to be constructed beginning, if I'm not mistaken, this month. 100 schools for foundational learning across the country. I and the Minister of Education signed the contract, signed the agreement. So we'll soon start. So the Education Minister could come and give you more information on that. Now, on Mr. Cole, he resigned on the 14th of July, and it took effect, I think, by the middle of August. We never had NNPA. August had not ended, so he could not have resigned because he was in Mandela protesting delay in pay in August. We started paying in August by the 20th. You know, there may be one or two banks where there may be residual issue. The Controller General tells me, and I take his word, that by Friday, almost everybody was paid. If there's anyone who hasn't been paid, let us know that. So it will not be because we did not do our part of the bargain. Now, I like how we have made people to get used to success. That if we delay by 2 days, when before people were delaying by 1 month, and then everybody will be jumping. I like this. Hold us to account. You are holding us by our high standards. We will do more. We are working on glitches. We are working on the systems in the place. We are transitioning to a new payment platform. And I told you about the payment switch that the central bank is leading. What that is going to do is going to digitize the entire economy. It's going to help even our payment system. I think by the end of this month, people, Lone Star and Orange, you know, they don't speak. If you have mobile money on Lone Star, you cannot transact.
Yeah.
But the central bank has led the effort. The central bank governor assures me that by the end of the month, you will start to see that. It's going to help. We're working with the central bank in other ways, coordinating. You see rate reduction happening. The central bank will also took some things on the monetary, the rate, you know, in April. And recently, I was at a meeting where the MPR, the monetary policy rate, was meeting. Those are hard macroeconomic decisions. The effect now is taking place thanks to the central bank governor and the team. And the fiscal arm we are supporting. Now coming to the polls. Look, the last time I came here and told you that, you know, Minister Samuel Dotu and I will come a long way. There are multiple lanes, multiple friends and what have you. You know, I was one year ahead, they were behind. And people during our days to talk about some of the things that happened. One of it, yeah, he wanted to be president. I was president also. He wanted to succeed me. That didn't happen. And that we in the Vanguard Student Unification Party ensured the defeat of the opposition. He was a standard bearer. And I know that it didn't come with laughter. And today, if through Mr. Witherspoon, you know, where he's doing...
Did you expect to win that kind of...
No, I didn't expect him winning. No, let me say this. Where the man is doing the poll, he's the election commissioner. He's saying that on the poll, he's saying that I don't like Gafwa. I'm one of the candidates. Think about it. So...
That was your phone, you're saying how's winning.
No. But I like... No. Let me tell you this of Buffalo. I congratulate my friend for the victory on Spoon. The First Minister of Finance. Congratulations, D12, for the victory on Spoon. So, I mean,
Liberian today 09102025. Today is the 10th day of September. I don't care about 2029. I don't care about 2029. I don't go to bed thinking about 2029 because, yeah. Oh my God, who's talking? Good afternoon. Let me say welcome on a pleasant welcome on today. Liberia is a pleasant welcome. Let me say thanks to all of you on another edition of the People's Program. And as a matter of fact, with exclusive delight, I love to say thank you. This is the People's Program. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to this. Don't forget, the geometry of the whole must be kept high on the agenda because it involves the majority. And those that come with equity must come with clean hands. As usual today, I am your humble servant. I am Nathaniel B. Vah Sr. Today, just call me the ambassador. As a matter of fact, I am the ambassador against illicit substance. Always inform you about this and the fight against illicit substance in this country. Substance abuse. We will not bow down. We will not bend. We must succeed. We must fight on till we succeed in alleviating a very good amount of our young people. If we will not stop, we must mitigate. We must reduce. We must make sure that the vast majority of our young people are saved from illicit substance and substance abuse in our country. Good afternoon. Again, a pleasant welcome today. I'm here today from the production department, T. Nicholas Barkley. On this spectacular one, just go there, cool, on Facebook, cool, KOOL, and Facebook, the search handle. You'll be a part. If you go there and Cool Channel 2 on YouTube, you also watch us live. If you are on 91.9 or www.knewsonline.com, we say welcome. Our arms are open. Please share our video and invite others to join us on this edition of the program. There are several things to talk about on today. But before I go further, I'll say to you, yesterday it got me so sad yesterday when, after all, nobody won money. Star 799 star 11 hash. Star 799 star 11 hash. It's just a giveaway that somebody will win 4,000 Liberian dollars. Just $100 to play. If you play 2 times at 200, 3 times 300. If you play 7 times 700, just put 7 if you want to put 700. Just put 10 if you want to put 1,000. And you just be among those persons to win 4,000 Liberian dollars. The dashboard is already open. I don't have to tell you it again. The dashboard is open. Keep playing. Keep playing. And the multiple times you play, place yourself right in this process here. And you will just be that lucky person on this May week edition, walking away with 4,000 Liberian dollars. A lot of information to put out to you today. But we talked about this earlier on just to inform you with this thing here, and Liberians are asking why. Is this a sabotage or a generating or income generating revenue process? Because I'm going to look at bringing 2 lawmakers today, 2 lawmakers, and Senator Prince Moyi comes from Bon County, who've been there for a very long time, and Representative Musa Assambility. He's also there with Shimmers Oil and Gas, with this recent regulation from the LPRC. Now, one is saying something, is it a tit for tat on this process? One is saying that is income generating revenue process for government, and it will help government reduce the price of commodities, especially into the oil and gas sector. And it's also helping in order to reduce what importers, those who are using the facilities as storage from the LPRC, reducing the storage facility income for such a process upon. If it's reduced, then it helps reduce the prices of those basic commodities in terms of oil and gas on the market. That's good. But on the other hand, Representative Musa Assambility is saying it's a sabotage. Senator Moyi is saying it's an income generating process for Liberia. Where are we on this? We'll talk about that on today, and we see the difference where government had it first and where it is. These are very good important things to talk about. We've seen a lot of changes upon many times. Liberians ask, if the U.S. rate is way up and it come down, will it affect prices? If the gasoline prices up, it come down, fuel, will it affect transportation prices upon transportation fares? These are all issues upon if rice is up and the U.S. will come down, will it come down? Or several questions to ask. But I'm looking at the oil and gas sector on this afternoon for you today. Let's look at it. What the government said. The government said something, and now the two lawmakers are having their own take on this process. One is saying it's a sabotage. One is saying is important. It's a fast way of government generating revenues. Upon what you said, just to remind you, today is the 10th of September. On today, September 10, 2010, Liberia history was marked by a positive economic and international development, including the debt relief from the Paris Club of Creditors Nations, which pardoned about 1.2 billion United States dollars in Liberian debt. This occurred as the nations continued to recover from its recent civil wars and was led by its president Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who would go on to dismiss a cabinet later that year to start with a clean state up on to the 10th of September. The country was under the leadership of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who focused on rebuilding and stabilization following the Civil War process upon. The debt relief from the IMF, the World Bank, the Paris Club was a critical step in Liberia's efforts to recover from decades of conflict. Although the major civil war went over the time, Liberia was still addressing aftermaths, working to establish lasting peace and stability. The year also saw some religious tensions emerge, as seen in February 2010, conflict between the Christian and Muslim into the Lufa province upon. Let me say welcome. September 10, 1997, Liberia was in a state of post-elections uncertainty following the July 1997 elections. We saw Charles Taylor elected president. While elections were called by the ECOWAS-backed ECOM and held under a proportional representation system, the country remained unstable, with ongoing violations by remaining rebel groups and the government abuses. The international community, while hopeful for the new democratic era, also noted that a continual need for the reconstruction and reconciliation into the war-torn nations was eminent upon. Charles Taylor won the presidency with nearly 75% of the vote, with some speculations that was seen to be the only way to end the Civil War. But despite the elections, peace was fragile. The country faced significant challenges, including high poverty rates and low literacy process upon. The rebel groups continue to operate and commit abuses like adoption, rape, forced labor, mirroring actions by government forces. The United Nations and other regional bodies, including ECOWAS, were forced on assisting Liberia in the difficult transition back to peace, democracy, and development process on today, the 10th of September 1997. In 1989, September 10, the situation in Liberia was one of the rising tensions that would soon erupt into civil war. The country was under the corrupt and totalitarian rule of President Sabado, leading to an increase in opposition both domestically and internationally. But on Christmas Eve that year, rebel leader Charles Taylor and his group, the National Patriotic Front of Liberia, the NPFL, invaded from the Ivory Coast, igniting the first Liberian Civil War and signaling the end of relative peace. President Doe had been in power since 1980, since the coup, and was known for its authoritarian and corruption fueling widespread discontent. By the late 1980s, his government corruption had led to economic collapse and generally poor human rights situation into the country. Opposition to Doe rules grew higher and higher, both from the internal groups and abroad, particularly from the United States, and has previously supported his regime, but began to withdraw their support upon. We say good afternoon to you, good morning, good evening, a pleasant welcome. Today's in History is a regular feature in our programs, where we'll bring you happening in the histories for your listening pleasure today. Today is the 10th of September. Before I go, September 10, 2004, Liberia was in the midst of a post-conflict recovery, with the United Nations peacekeeping missions UNMIL making or working on to stabilize the nation after the Second Liberian Civil War, even while facing ongoing minor crimes and looting. The key development that month was Liberia's accession to Rome status to the International Criminal Court on September 22, 2004, signifying its commitment to international justice after years of brutal civil war. On today, the 10th of September in 1608, having survived the capture by the Indians through the efforts of Pacochintas, a chief daughter, John Smythe became president of Jamestown Colony, the first permanent English settlement into North America in 1608. On today, Arnold Palmer, the American golfer, was born on the 10th of September in 1929 into the Lavrop, into Pennsylvania. He died at the age of 87 on the 25th of September 2016 into Pittsburgh, into Pennsylvania. Today, 2008, the Large Hadron, the Collider, the world's most powerful particle accelerator, conducted its first test operations today in 2008. In 2000, Andrew Lloyd Webber, the musical Cats, closed after 7,485 performances, or it was the longest running show on the Broadway until it was surpassed by Lloyd Webber, the patron of the opera, in 2006 on today. In 1984, Alex Turbot debuted as a host of TV games show The Jeopardy on today. In 1974, Guinea-Bissau gained independence from Portugal on today. And also 1988, by winning the US Open, Steffi Graf completed the Grand Slam of the tennis. She was the first woman to accomplish the feat since Margaret Court in 1970. Then in 1919, Austria and the Allied powers signed the Treaty of St. Germany, concluding World War II. That's World War I, to be precise, World War I on today. In 1846, the American inventor Elias Howe was granted a patent for a sewing machine, which revolutionized garment manufacturing in a factory into his home on today in 1846 on the 10th of September. We say good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to all of you on today. Let me just inform you that the former LTA boss, after being rearrested, he has been released. Let's say this. You know, corruption has had a stink on this country. And more often when Liberia, as a country, when these calls are made, the tendency for others coming back and say, oh no, why now? Why is it happening? Becomes the order of the day, and sympathy enters the hearts of Liberians. But in the ongoing LCC process, the Liberia Telecommunication Authority, the former boss that was chairing the authority, Abdullah Kamara, was rearrested early yesterday morning, and he was detained at the Moria Central Prison following a re-indictment of the government through the LCC. And he was released on an appearance bond valued at $295,000. Are you killing me? Are these bonds real? Liberia, I know some of you question this, and I'm asking, if just for this case, $295,000, is it that these people paradoxically will commit these acts and think that they will use the money against the very Liberian people? Because he was once were fined for clearance on this process. There was a last summit representation. At the time, institution, Tama Corporation, he said he wasn't there, and this happened. And now the re-indictment said, no, we won't deal with you as a person, not the institution you were a part of. And it happened. On yesterday, a arrest was sent out. He got arrested yesterday morning. Later yesterday, on an appearance bond, value at $295,000. Let's get the report on why in a bond thing. Because if people spending the kind of money, the last time you heard someone to spent exorbitantly. Though there was some controversy in that process, the folks involved with the arson attack allegedly that have been accused with burning the Capitol building. There were some issues, even to the extent Judge William Fair at some point in time was some issues that he was asked to recuse himself. This is not just the first time. We heard the former GSA boss matter. She too was held in another controversy with the chairman of MOVE. Bond came again. Hey, my people, is there something in the bond business that we hear? Some of the bonds are so much exorbitant. What's the secret? What's the secret? Is it something that librarians don't know about? Because you know, there are some other issues upon. And some have turned out some sort of confusion between this entire thing. This case by the Liberal Anti-Corruption Commission secured a re-indictment through the Moravia grand jury. And this is about 3.6 million alleged government fraud. Now we're hearing 295,000. Well, good, no problem. And it's one recalling that the Supreme Court recently upheld a lower court decision to dismiss corruption against Kamara. And these are significant developments in the high-profile corruption case. We agree with that. But then over the weekend, Associate Justice James Edward, acting as the presiding justice in the chamber again, declined to issue a rate of certiorari requested by the state prosecutors. So sometimes, hey man, this is not my focus on today, but it grows a lot of questions coming up, Liberia. Is it that these things are making of Liberians so that we hear these names being paid? Amen. Sometimes we hear one from red line, Douala, he sent to court. Somebody comes to stand, but they don't know what I think I'm going to South Beach. But the big guys, when they go there, it becomes a significant high-profile corruption case. And monies are just what it is. Oh my God, I don't want to go there. Let me leave you. I'm going today to this aspect. That's what I want to bring to your attention. And several process growing. You are aware, yesterday we told you about the resignation of the assistant minister there at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Now we're hearing now that, you know, the Nico 13 came out, the scholarship deal, which was described as fraudulent. But then on Monday, we're hearing something again that the previously served Assistant Minister for Information Services at the Ministry of Information, who criticized this process upon, we're hearing now there's something happening. Why is it that at the time the deal came in fraudulently and was done something good for the government will spend hugely inside with a big loss on it? It said President Baka never fired Sarah Bresley and T. for this gross incompetence. We almost like the misled the president, reportedly Negotech 25 million fake US scholarship scheme, and the old man was said to believe that. And people even claim and say, oh, President Buchanan, you're a serious leader, you can listen to all the rumors and the thing. There's something that happened between the assistant minister and the minister without the public knowing what in depth, though they were at the pleasure of the president, we just hear they sacked the woman resign, or she was asked to resign, or they sacked her, or she just resigned one time. What happened? Let me say welcome. Thank you. Let's go to this government new process. You know, but while we are talking, keep playing star 799 star 11 hash star 799 star 11 hash there, and it's important. I want somebody to win money today. Somebody to win money today. While we're talking, let somebody win money. But I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to take a break here. And we're going to discuss Liberia business. So this thing about the government process is important. Is it a sabotage Liberians? Or is it a means that Liberia can generate more funds? And these are very important questions here. And I want us to look at this matter today because Senator Moi is saying that this is it. Now, who will benefit? Representative Ability is saying this is a harmful maneuver to government. Why Senator Moi will say it will boost government upon? Let's look at this matter here. With reduction of storage fees there, that will help Liberia. That will help the importers pay less, and then it will help the users pay less also. That will have a price reduction process on today. Let me say good afternoon.
Let's focus on work. Because whatever people can do on tools, when we do, the people in their hearts, what they see and what they feel, you know, it's more important. I want to make sure that people the lives of people are changing. You talk about harmonization. We there with it, but we're looking at the fiscal envelope. You see us working here and there, and the Commissioner General, the LRA, and the team, they're doing a good job. This year, people expected doom. Go to February and hear what people were saying. That we have kept steady, you know, is a source of joy that we are still moving in spite of the turbulence. So as we expand the economy, we will look at various sectors and we will be taking positive actions in terms of remuneration. I told you that the situation at the judiciary has changed. Where they were, it may not be everyone in the judiciary, but the people, the judges, the magistrates, and the people on the bench, when I ask them, they are, look, members of the press, go and do some surveys. You will come up with information. So by and large, the president is concerned. That's why every day he's taking actions to change the country positively. We met on Friday in a cabinet meeting, and the president said, do your work, don't mount insults, because it comes with the territory. We are doing our work. I can assure the Liberian people, I came to work for the Liberian people. I always say, and I say today again, election year is a year that politicians win. But what happens in the middle? People talk 2023, people talking 2029, people will be talking 2025, talk 2035. The people need to win every year.
Okay.
And that's what I am going to dedicate all the fibers of my being to achieve it. That's why, in spite of all the negativity that I knew would come, that's why I came. Because working with colleagues, under the guidance of the president, we will take this country from where we met it. When we take the country, it will not be in heaven, but it will be materially different from where we met it. That's the assurance I can give.
Just before we leave you, Minister, 2029, are you considering contesting as president?
Listen, let me say this. You see me? My faith is largely in the hands of God. Why will people? One of the reasons why people wouldn't understand, if this man was so fixated on personal ambition, why wouldn't I have jumped to take a position from the start? Think about it. Yeah, they go all around. Oh, look, I'm a man that works and will succeed. Where my success carry me? Who gets afraid? I don't have control over that.
Okay.
Because for me, what is important, and I will tell you something. You know I'm a poet, right? I'm a poet.
And they say poets know better than journalists.
But no, I will tell you something. Because I've been saying this. I will show you the poem I wrote. This was July 2023. As the country was going to election. I will show it to you. I will say it to you. But the poem is titled, Would you make them winners too? I was saying.
*11# *799 *11#. We'll talk about this before, but it's important to talk about it again because the municipalities have accused the government of sabotaging local petroleum businesses by slashing the storage fees from the 35 cents to 2 cents per gallon. And he said this one will cripple government-owned terminals and centralize power of its process. He said this is not about him, and you know, on the other hand too, let's go to the entire, let's look at this. The government said that instituting this revised petroleum pricing structure is a decision to drive government commitment to maintaining the affordable fuel prices for consumers while also securing funds for critical infrastructure, particularly the road fund. Now government is saying let's reduce this thing, reduce the pressure on our people, and we'll get money. The money we can also go on the infrastructure prices. So let's scale down everything. This is where Representative Musa is saying it's not. This is what it is. He says a sabotage. He says it's a means of taking the Liberian businesses out of business, Liberian-owned businesses, and those who are working with them other jobs. This is his argument. He says a harmful maneuver, a risk crippling the locally owned petroleum terminals, and also undermine Liberian entrepreneurship into the sector. How this is? Why Senator Moyi, on the other hand, of Bunker, is saying this will help both Liberia revenue generation process. It will help. Then also help the consumers to enjoy, because mind you, more often Liberians sometimes imagine for where I sit here to go to every junction is actually pay $50, $50 the least. Sometimes they say $100, and don't give your $100 to the motorbike boys. They will tell you in your face they don't have change. Somebody tells you I got $20. Somebody tells you I got $10 coins. Like, when they money I got here, $10 coin. And someone tells you, probably your uncle, I ain't got no money. So you will be forced to leave the $100 with them. So it also affects prices. Sometimes they tell you that gasoline is expensive. Gasoline has increased. But government is saying the storage fees for those prices, while you are imported the product, will reduce the storage fees so that we can help you to help our people. Because if you see what government is saying, this is from 35 cents. Imagine. From 35 cents, government is saying we bring it down to 2 cents. I don't know how this is, but in the mind of the representative, he's saying that this intended the action by government is intended to divert money away from the Liberian terminal operators and redirect the money to FPRC. And this is where it is that we have to talk about. He said the Intl will weaken Liberian ownership and silence Liberian innovations, according to the senator. And this policy will threaten not only the survivability of companies, but will also hurt the lives of shipwrecks. And this is what the senator is saying also. He's saying their decision will help Liberia. Senator Moye is saying their decision is about the people and not businessmen, the less of representing municipality. And it's not really about him who got shipwrecks, oil and gas, or somebody who got another importation, who hold an importation company of oil and gas. But it's about the Liberian people. He said this was a means where that involved a lot of consultations, and that the emphasis on the Liberian people were seeing this matter, that many of Liberian stakeholders are involved in these importation of businesses. They're getting hugely, and they're not helping the system in terms of reducing prices. They see that business will making. So even if it costs you to make, and for example, or for instance, the point at which this whole reduction is coming from tells you that they were making more money. 35 cents or 2 cents. If you said, and so the more you're saying that the present reduction or reduce the Senate recommendation fees from 10 to 5, they were proposing to the president. And the president said, but if they can make money in this area, why can't we make it at this level to help our people? The intent of this is to reduce what the people benefit from. Because the people out there are basically a majority who pay tax indirectly. Sometimes you feel like you don't pay tax. You do it. You ride the taxi, the car, the motorbike, the truck. You pay tax to those people. Because it's based by those services that government provide that fuel the engine of those entities that make them to provide services for you. So since they are paying taxes to the government, through you they are able to pay tax. And by you pay tax to them, through them. So you pay tax indirectly. Let's go to the dashboard on this thing here. But let me say, keep playing star 799 star 11 hatch, star 799 star 11 hatch. Somebody must get money today. And I want you to play multiple times. Keep playing as I'm talking to you. Keep playing. Somebody will just walk away with 4,000 Liberian dollars right here and right now. So this is where it is. Why are you playing? Let's be talking about this thing. Because transportation is one of the major things in this country. Gas, fuel, not just transportation. People got a generator to run. Yes. People got other machines to run. Like the folks there in the rural park, they got a sugarcane machine. They want to grind sugarcane. You see that? Somebody want to use a motor grader to clear their land. Yes. Somebody want to have extra activities with their company that they have to run their generators. Instead of using the power LEC, while they're using LEC, they're also using what they have there. A lot more. This is serious. So government is saying if these prices are reduced significantly, will help our people. Let's look at the dashboard where it is. What government says. Under the mandate, government took an immediate effect. It took an immediate effect. This policy took immediate effect. These fees, they are saying, following the fees that are to be remitted per gallon of petroleum. Storage fees, they say all terminals 0.5. Road fund LRA 0.30. County road equipment support LRA 0.09. Government social programs 0.02. Inspectorate and maintenance fees, LPRC, 0.06. Vessel discharge fees, LPRC, 0.08. Testing and handling fees, LPRC, 0.07. Importer's margin, 0.14. Retailer margin, 0.20. Distributor margin, 0.05. And this director I've been followed by a memo up on to all of this. Now, this representative is pushing back. He's criticized the entire process and said that the slashes into storage fees that payable to government terminal operator from 0.35 to 0.2 per gallon, while creating a new technical cost line that benefit on the LPRC. So when it was 0.35, when you're paying 35 cents and 2 cents down, was it not going to LPRC? Why would this 2 cents only benefit LPRC and not the people? Because if you want to have price reduction, it should be from the importers. If you can deal with importers, how they are bringing, because one thing that forced this entire process, like the president said in his message, where they have to appoint the current vice president on his team to look at commodity into the country, reduction of it to have effect on the people. He said government are making a lot of efforts in reducing tariff on several products, but it's not being effective. Right now, as I speak to you, since the president reduced rice, the price of rice, there are people staying in complaining the rest of the scene. You see? So if you don't deal with the importers, you go out you deal with the retailers and distributors, it becomes a problem. You deal with the people bringing this thing in. He's saying this decision will not only threaten our energy sector or the security, but it undermine Liberian job and family in the process too. This is where we are. And there are other folks even making comment of that. The former lawmaker agree. He said the government is violating the constitution by now levying fees without the legislative approval upon. And this does not last solely with the LPRC. That is one argument. But Senator Moody is calling on for necessary correction. He's saying that he defends this new structure. That this is, he said, come mostly to thank the president for giving the legislature the appetite to perform its constitutional duty. And when this thing is done, everybody will benefit and everybody will have a say in this process here. So where are we, Liberia? Public corporations. So the more is saying trade industry, hydrocarbon. He said his investigation recommended to reduce the storage fees from 0.35 to 10 per gallon and adjusting the 0.40 financing charge to 1% of the CIF value. The president Bwaka did approve for a reduction. He said, Senator said 10, he said 5. Because he knows 5 you can still get something. He said, what really make this bad? What? And this process, this revised structure, will redirect significant revenue to government. He's saying from 1.9 million from financing costs to about 4.5 million from storage fees. This will run through December. Then looking at 2026, he's saying this might even go reach up to 16.6 million. But why is it that the representative is having problem with this? Is it that because he too is involved in our business? Like somebody else already alleging that both our people who are at the higher level, they are involved in these kind of businesses. They are shareholders of companies that are involved in the oil and gas. So these things will affect them. What they were expecting or they were taking first, they will not take it. And this has been what affected Liberian people. It has been good for them and been bad for the people of this country. You hear one day, they say no gas. You see Liberians walking. Liberians carrying gallons to filling stations. Because why? Those who import those products, they become almost like they want controlling the entire system. When they say, I give you my what I have in storage here, I want to sell it, and I'm putting out, I will not get it. But the government say, put it out, sell. We're not just saying we'll put a burden on you, but we'll reduce what you're giving us. And this has been considered as a massive jump process upon. This is where, like, but then we look at legislature, somebody, they are divided. They are divided. Other is like in the eyes of other Liberians that they don't want to see this is happening. I don't know why. Like sometimes we see what's happening now. There's only person from the county. Oh, government employ people from the county. Government should employ people from the county. Even when government gives them employment, what do they take back to the county? What do they take back to the country? We still see the problem of this country, whereas majority of the sons and daughters from specific region going to government, we still see the problem persisting. We see no further development. Librarians will clap. Oh yeah, let the men take the position. Oh yeah, the other appointment is good. Yeah, the president did good appointment. But you go there, the people don't feel the impact while you're in the position. Oh, this man is a citizen economist. This is a scientist. This is a financial expert. Go there. You go there now, things are still the same. And now government saying, let us reduce what you gave us so that we have something for our people. And right now, when you look around, a lot of folks are crying. And this is my deception of Liberian people. They cry for everything. US rate go up, they cry. US rate drop, somebody say, oh, I changed my file. I don't know what's the rate in your area. I just don't know the rate into your area. You listening to me, I don't know the rate. But they are Liberians now complaining, oh, the rate not drop. But they were Liberians all around calling for a reduction of the rate. You see that? You see? And if these things are not tackled for the level of importers, how then would the retailer sell? You find at certain point in time, everybody sell at their own price. They say, and you say, oh, well, you see flour, I don't get flour at a flour price here. And you say, oh, well, no sugar, no sugar price here. They decide. And you say, oh, well, no gas, like gas price here. But the government is saying, it will tackle this from the level of those who are importing. Saying we are not in the business of bringing significant amount. Those who import and bring it all, keep it. Let's reduce the fees you pay so that you can reduce the price out to our people. Someone said it's devilish. It's a means to undermine the entire process. I'll take a break here and welcome you. We'll go to the lines to talk to you. What do you make of this process? It's important, and how much of an effect this has. Because a lot of the folks out there are complaining. Some are saying things are getting bad. You know, a lot of folks will say we want price to drop. We want this, but they will be the same people that will complain. Somebody tells you my orange, wow, the orange I bring, we can't business hard. They travel and charging us, so based upon that, that's how I will sell. So when gasoline drop, because the drivers will say gasoline price go up, and when gasoline drop, we will not affect the price of transportation. We will not affect the price of commodities that comes out. From 0.35 cents to 0.2 cents. Liberia, what do you make of this? Do you really think that this is? Government have dropped a lot of fees across, affecting as far as the road fund. And it said these are commitment for government to maintain affordable price for consumers while securing critical infrastructures, particularly the road fund up on. I'll take a break here. When I come back, we'll travel to 2 countries outside Liberia. We'll travel 2 countries outside Liberia. We'll come out, we'll go through the lines. We'll go through the lines to talk to you. Let's take this break and get a message. Here for you on today.
Introducing Marie Sanitary Pad. Introducing Marie Sanitary Pad, the ultimate solution for every woman comfort and confidence during that time of the month. With Marie, every moment becomes effortless and worry-free. Ladies, we understand the importance of feeling comfortable and secure during your period. That's why Marie Sanitary Pad are designed with your needs in mind. Our ultra-soft, breathable materials provide all-day comfort so you can move with ease and confidence. Marie pads are equipped with advanced leakage protection, keeping you dry and fresh throughout your busy day. Say goodbye to leaks and hello to peace of mind. Super soft and provide unparalleled comfort for sensitive skin.
I have tried so many brands, but nothing compares to Marie. It's like they were made just for me. I feel secure and comfortable no matter what I'm doing.
Experience the difference with Marie's sanitary pads. Available at all drugstores, pharmacies, stores, and fuller shops. For wholesale, visit Lucky Pharmacy and Redemption Pharmacy. Call 2929 for free information. Try them today and discover what true comfort feels like. Marie, the latest choice. Introducing Marie Sanitary Pad, the ultimate solution for every woman comfort and confidence during that time of the month. With Marie, every moment becomes effortless and worry-free. Ladies, we understand the importance of feeling comfortable and secure during your period. That's why Marie Sanitary Pad are designed with your needs in mind. Our ultra-soft, breathable materials provide all-day comfort so you can move with ease and confidence. Marie pads are equipped with advanced leakage protection, keeping you dry and fresh throughout your busy day. Say goodbye to leaks and hello to peace of mind. Super soft and provide unparalleled comfort for sensitive skin.
I have tried so many brands, but nothing compares to Marie. It's like they were made just for me. I feel secure and comfortable no matter what I'm doing.
Experience the difference with Marie's sanitary pads. Available at all drugstores, pharmacies, stores, and fuller shops. For wholesale, visit Lucky Pharmacy and Redemption Pharmacy. Call 2929 for free information. Try them today and discover what true comfort feels like. Marie, the latest choice.
Many thanks to all of you joining us on today. Yeah, you can keep playing star 799 star 11 hash. Somebody will soon get money, but you have to play. You have to play. That will make somebody or you who playing to get money. That will help you get money right here. Keep playing. Multiple entries place you the best person in the process. The multiple times you play place you there. And if I just see somebody playing more than 5-6 times, and they will just be called, and we give them money right here for you. And we'll travel outside Liberia. We'll travel to 3 countries. We'll come back. We'll go to the lines to talk to you on today. Let's travel to 3 countries to inform to you what's exactly happening into Africa right here. Let's take a trip outside Liberia on today. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. While you are also listening, keep playing star 799 star 11 hash.
The heat.
The heat.
The heat.
My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
The heat is terrific.
Oh, really?
Sure. Now, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Wonderful. Talking about that heat that gives you a chance to post or make your comments, views, opinions on variety of topics on trending issues and about business.
So welcome to your informative,
inspiring,
entertaining,
political,
educative,
fascinating
program, The Heat.
Gathered here today to draw the attention of the international community.
Come in the money. How you doing, sir? What's your name? My name is Stephen A. Bayo. Okay, so what's the purpose of the sheriff carrying you? The sheriff said they can't invade. Invade? Why are they invading? They hold out living for almost 35 years. You can't pay me for the copper. How can you pay somebody without putting up a telling code? Was there any legal documents? No. They're not giving no document. I will not yell in communicating what you said. Everybody said no. They get everyone no. So what have been the reaction from the sheriff? Hang on me. General over there. Hang on me. I brought general for King because they protect me. Because I was going there, the city one, they sent me South Beach. You get me? They sent me South Beach. So I don't want to argue. I told general from the place to walk along with me. I can't general along with me. So if for me, like if for the journalist, they hang on me. So Papa, they go some interview. You say you are part of the engagement. They have full access in legal paper. So now the sheriff taking you. Yeah. So where is that? I don't know. Then the court tell me. So Just me, I don't know what Just me see the only people. I don't know. Whoever you call, they put out the personal court. But whatever one, you are not going to pay money. Yeah, it's $1 million. Everything. Journalist was there. I just brought the journalist. Because I see that my friend. I went along with the journalist. They can't hang on me. So was there any prior notice that sheriff are coming at your place? No. So who's claiming to be the owner of this property? So Copas. Are they librarians or foreigners? I've not seen them before. But have you entered in court with them? No, man, I'm not saying in court yet. So why is the sheriff carrying you? I don't know. We're going to the same court. You know, the only man can see what a lawyer. You know, the only man can see what a lawyer. You know, the only man can see what again. You know, the only man. The court gave you prior notice. No, I said no. There were no evasion documents to you. No. You wasn't self-anything. No. So the sheriff just came and collected you? I was communicating with my children. They came today. I communicated with you. I said, did they brought paper? I said no. They brought paper? No. They brought paper? No. They brought paper? No. They brought paper? No. I said, but so now they come in, they can bring paper. You get me? But why they bring paper? You know what we do? No. We are not party to this case, right? I know. Okay. What are you watching the live? My little brother.
5,000 megawatts and is expected to double national electricity generation capacity according to officials. Ethiopian ministers, that is the Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, speaking during the lunch, said the dam was a big achievement that would show the world that Africans are capable of accomplishing. Dozens of visiting African head of states and government joined Abba for the inaugurations, with many expressing interest in exploring powers from Ethiopia. More on that, you go there and check it out to get a full detail coming out for you as you cross over growing support in Uganda for the RCC action against rebel leader Joseph Kony. Prosecutors at International Criminal Court began presenting evidence Tuesday to support charges against fugitive Uganda rebel leader Joseph Kony at the court's first ever absentia hearing, alleging the inflicted horrors that still echo 2 decades later. Some Ugandians have expressed support for the opening of the legal proceedings against the rebel leader Joseph Kony by the International Criminal Court, the RCC. Kony is facing 39 counts of war crimes and crimes against humanity as a fugitive leader for the Lord-Resistant Army, or the LRA, which terrorized Natl, Uganda for decades. The LRA began its attacks in Uganda in the 1980s when Kony sought to overthrow the government. After the push out of Uganda, the militia went to attack villages in Congo, Central African Republic, and South Sudan. It was notorious for using child soldiers, mutilating civilians, and enslaving women. After weighing the evidence, judges can rule on whether or not to confirm the charges against Kony, but he cannot be tried unless he is in the RCC custody. More on that, you go there and check it out to get a full detail. Before we go to the lines, this after the trial where the Gaza aid, the Fortana reports second drone attack in the Tunisian port. An international activist, the Flotilla, seeking to break the Israeli blockade of Gaza, said on Wednesday that it was attacked from the second night in a row. The global sumo Flotilla said that one of its boats, the British-flagged Alma, was hit by a drone. It was docked into the Cedar Bord port into the Tunisian water. The group shared scrutiny of security cameras footages showing people on board shooting fire and pointing to the sky. According to report, another boat from the Flotilla, the Portuguese flagged family, had suffered a similar assault the night before. Tunisian authorities on Tuesday denied that the first attack had been caused by drones and said they were investigating the cause. These repeated attacks come during intensified Israeli aggressions on Palestinians in Gaza and an orchestrated attempt to distract and derail our missions. The United Nations experts, including the United Nations Special Rapporteur, the Francesca Albanese, for the supplied or occupied Palestinian territory, expressed support into the Flotilla and demanded full protection of passengers. The global Summa Flotilla is made of around 20 boats carrying Mediterranean aid that departed from Spain on September 1st. It had planned to stop in Tunisia before sailing to the Gaza. Good afternoon, good morning. 0775 919 919 0880 919 919. Added numbers. You can call now to be a part of the process. What do you make of these divided comments coming up from government officials, especially from the level of the parliament? Representative, the senator, and others from the lower house are divided on scene. The government says it's in the interest of this process that they are making it to be for the Liberian people, the citizens to benefit. But on the other hand, Senator Prince Moya said it will boost government efforts. But Representative Musability said it's a sabotage. This is against the people, an attack on businesses in the country. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. 0775 919 919 0880 919 919 are the numbers to be a part of the conversation. Good afternoon. And while you also opt to being part of the conversation, you can also play star 799 star 11 hash, star 799 star 11 hash. And while I will take calls, I will give somebody $4,000 Liberian dollars right now. Somebody will walk away with $4,000 Liberian dollars right now as I speak to you. If you want to be part of the conversation, star 799 star 11 hash added numbers. Somebody right now is walking away with $4,000 Liberian dollars. $4,000 Liberian dollars. Let me talk to my first caller while watch out for the dashboard to put somebody's number. Let me talk to you. Good afternoon.
Very much for liberation. I'm Frank calling from Dupo Road. Nathaniel is so pathetic and very hard to understand. One person should benefit from the country. When I listen to Musa Berete last night on Spoon, he said he need money. He didn't want care, he want money. So you got that money, you taking the phone, the 35 cents, making millions of dollars. Then you acting like nothing going on straight. You want to be president, using your money, campaigning, doing this, ain't no going down there buying yellow machine, doing this. Then for government to come and disperse the money and want the citizen, for the citizen to live better life. Even if one person is 10%, 20%, even disperse that money. But for one person to take that money, 13 years, time that money, 13 years. You know what he did? He did something that very hurting people. They see that we're making monster with all the no oil and gas and candy and God, my storage fee is too high. Why we do this? Why Liberia do this? My man, thank you, man.
Okay, thank you, my brother. Thank you. And this is where we are, Liberians. You are. It's a shame because government is saying we want to help so that Liberians on the other end can benefit from these processes. And one person is saying, no, let me talk with somebody right here on the line. Let me talk with you. Like I said to you, I'll give you money. Good afternoon. Oh God, let me talk with this person here on this line. Let me talk with you. I'm going to talk to you. Let me talk to somebody here. Let me talk with somebody. Okay, the person number is ringing. Let me talk with somebody. Somebody keep playing and they have won. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, how are you? You live on Cool 91.9. This is Nathaniel. What is your name? Massa? Massa, you're very low anyway. But Massa, you've been playing the Entertainment by Radio Cool Cash giveaway? Yes. Have you won before? Right now, I'm calling you to announce to you, you have won 4,000 Liberian dollars. You just won yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars, Massa. So keep playing, and also you may just win fabulous prizes more than this. So keep playing, yeah? Check your phone. I just sent $4,000 to you just now. You see it? Have you seen it? Okay. Go enjoy yourself, Massa. Keep playing. Okay. Yeah, when tell people will win on the thing, you can be all looking at. Somebody just won $4,000. Massa. Let me talk about another caller here. Good afternoon. Let me talk to you.
Good afternoon, Nathaniel.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nathaniel, thank you so much. Nathaniel, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Nathaniel. You don't work with our people every day. We listen to you, Nathaniel. On Nathaniel, and for example, the rape issue, for example, the UF rape. You see, like, people get killed for it, Nathaniel. The UF rape, how the UF rape, how the president now. But still, the UF rape now, the president now got it in Nathaniel. They put the complaining again. But not for this again. But I know that the people say that the president must work. But the one have attended, they want a rape of being stable. I don't want a rape stable now. You work on the same president. Because if you are very stable, you want this stuff, you see when
okay. Let me talk to another person. Good afternoon. Thank you, George Morba. Good afternoon.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Luther, go ahead.
Alright, thank you for the show this afternoon. In personal now, you are really dropping and the policy made by the president, reducing top prices on top commodity in the country. Yeah, then specifically talking about the oil and gas sector. Musa basically saying this is a sabotage against Liberian businesses, and the government is saying this is there to help the Liberian people so that price of petroleum product can reduce. In Barcelona, people always want to make more profit than for the citizen enjoying. Most of them building he will figure process tomorrow. So I think he waiting when he figure process before he drops the process of gas and all things. But then you should be happy that your people are going to come out tomorrow or 2029 you come out pay, you want to come out 2029. And then people who move every branch, they are locally and share them. So I mean that when careful is done, our people will be able to move and go Maryland, will be able to move and go Salo, with no transportation.
Okay, let me talk to another caller here. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jane.
Good afternoon, live on the radio. Go ahead. Joseph Kukwe.
Nathaniel, thank you for the exclusive recognition, and I call this afternoon from Central Monrovia around the UN draft. And Nathaniel, thank you this morning, this afternoon. I found the show and really appreciate you this morning. Nathaniel Musa Belete, sincerely, whenever I hear this name, this character, I tend to wonder as to what kind of country we're living in. The very first thing the port they said Nima County, that mistake, that political calamity they caused for their county, they decided to elect somebody, follow the track record, do a comparative forensic audit of the character in Musa Bele. This is the man you see any journalist celebrating because he's paying little or nothing.
So why Joseph he's saying now is a sabotage against Liberia entrepreneurship, local businesses that are on.
Doing a slow review at the FPRC, I had opportunity. I was back then a freshman student at the university, and I was at FPRC back then. Don't think you see it being managed by FPRC. And those importing products, they have to pay storage fee into FPRC account. Then today the government say, okay, let's roll for the direct debt for development. Musa Bele is a mayor, he wants to be president. Here's the mayor building 1 million bridge right here. People celebrating, he bringing paper, what have you, claiming that he's been an international shareholder. Musa Bele.
Okay, let me take my final call here. This is Prince Kolake. Good afternoon.
So thank you, Nan. Thanks for the exclusive recognition. So before I start the issue, let me debunk the statement from my brother just left the land that it was a critical mistake when it comes to us electing Musa Bele in Nema. So now to the issue. Look, I must commend the government. Whatever it takes, Honorable Bele can craft baby. The government should listen to him. I follow the issue on Spoon FM. On the initial stage, he was breaking out if that take effect and shimmer oil and gas decide to close their tank, the LPRC will be strangulated. But then when everyone came on and said, no, even you can close your tank, but we have the capacity to supply Nigeria and supply adequate products.
But the only issue you have is why he said conducting a forensic electoral process on the character is a mistake for electing Musa Bele. You got issue with that?
So no, he said we was wrong to have elected him in Nema. I'm speaking for our District 7 in Nema.
Okay.
So there was no political mistake. Go in Nema and see what Musa Bele honorability is doing.
Okay, but for this issue regarding the oil, gas, and the government reduction onto storage fees, Musa Bele action there, where you also differ with Musa Bele.
So now I say I differ with him there.
Okay.
And I think it's in the best interest of our
Okay, Prince. Okay, thank you. I got to go. Many thanks to all of you. It's so much important to be on the Nation's Theater. Yeah, today we'll be here tomorrow on Thursday with another edition of the program, right? Let me say good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I've been here with TD Girls Barkley and Yasa from the production department. Let me say many thanks to all of you. Just coming in, Ambassador. Tomorrow we'll be right here with another spectacular edition of the program. Until then, have a pleasant good afternoon.
They gave me all the lap downstairs. So two sheriffs they phone at the door. Now I sent my neighbor to go open the door. Now when we went, the sheriff around. I said, but you already open again. He said, yeah, I've been open again. And still on. The first, two guys came up. When he came, the other one was sitting on the sun. The other one went in. When he went in, I walked in and said, oh, Uncle, I start asking what thing happened. He tell me, say, oh, you start packing and leave the house. I say, for what? He said, oh, you want to ask me? I'm going to say, I'll forget for it. When I leave here, instead of the man start holding the thing in Osa. He start holding the thing. Try calling my father to explain what's going on. My father fully answered. Now the things they put all the things in Osa.